Morning, Top Gun here, a little before 3 a.m. on Saturday, April 17th. This is the YouTube pre-market commentary. All right, section 1, the NASDAQ, technical divergences. So the NASDAQ inched up 0.1% yesterday to, I believe, 14,052, leaving us 43 points short of the all-time closing high of 14,095. However, beneath the surface, some really serious technical divergences are showing up. As you can see in this tweet from Jonathan Krapinski, at the February highs, about 80% of the NASDAQ, more than 80% of the NASDAQ's components were above their 50-day moving average. That number is now 42%. So very, very, price going up, less and less stocks participating, market thinning out. And the leaders are the mega cap techs. So those are fully valued. There's not a lot of room for this market to go higher. Doesn't mean it can't, but it would make a lot of sense. Now, Mike Moses shows the same thing, the same divergence with the advanced decline line, which has rolled over since the February highs as well on the NASDAQ. And Brian G shows the advanced decline line on the NASDAQ 100 doing the same. So keep an eye on that. Okay, section 2, Einhorn on the Fed, inflation, GameStop, and the $100 million deli. Okay, so Einhorn basically said, look, the Fed is just trying to prop things up. They're pumping money in. They're not going to stop. They're calling inflation transitory. They're trying to tell everybody not to worry about it. They're going to be behind the curve on inflation because it's percolating, as you can see in this tweet from Willie Delwich of lumber, copper, and oil prices, which are all trending higher, just like prices in general are trending higher and will only pick up momentum as the economy reopens and economic activity starts to pick up. So the Fed's going to be behind the curve on this one, and the question is whether they have the will to step in and crack it like Volcker did in the late 70s and early 80s at the price of a massive recession. Does the Fed today, 40 years later, have the will to do it? Does Jerome Powell? I'm not so sure. And if they don't, we could be looking at something really, really serious, like an economic meltdown. I don't want to say Germany 1920s, but inflation really, really high, maybe above 20%, which would just create complete economic chaos. Okay, so Einhorn has some things to say about GameStop and the role of Chamath Palihapitiya and Elon Musk in that episode. And then he points out this deli in rural New Jersey, Hometown International, ticker HWIN, that was valued at $113 million on February 8th, despite only having sales of $21,772 in 2019 and $13,976 in 2020. The largest shareholder is also the CEO, CFO, treasurer, and a director, who also happens to be the wrestling coach of the high school next to the deli. The pastrami must be amazing. Yeah, the pastrami is amazing in this market, David. I see you guys next week.